السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
بسم الله. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى أهله وأصحابه ومن تبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، يقول الله تعالى في القرآن الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. And also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us في سورة الحج بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم: يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم يوم ترونها تذهل كل مرضعة عما أرضعت وتضع كل ذات حمل حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى ولكن عذاب الله شديد. My dear brothers and sisters of Islam, I began by saying all praises, all gratitude and all thanks belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We seek refuge in Allah from the sin that we commit and the faults within ourselves. Whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide, no one could misguide. And whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala leave astray, no one could guide. We bear witness there is no deity worthy to worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we bear witness, indeed, Prophet Muhammad alayhi afdal wa azka salam, his final and his last messenger. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless Prophet Muhammad and his family and whoever follow him until the day of judgment. Allahumma ameen. I shared with you a couple of verses, one verse from Surah Ali Imran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us, "O you believe, fear Allah as you should be feared, and die not unless you are in the state of Islam." The second verse, brother and sister of Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He addressed us a little bit differently by saying, "Ya ayyuhan nasu." When He said "Ya ayyuhan nasu," He's not excluding Christian or excluding any religion. He's talking to all human beings that He's created when He say "Ya ayyuhan nasu." When you hear "Ya ayyuhan nasu," you better believe it's something heavy, something strong, something you need to pay attention to. And what does He say? "O mankind, fear your Lord. The quake of the hour is a tremendous thing." What is the quake of the hour, brother and sister? The quake of the hour is referred here by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the judgment day, Yawm al-Qiyamah. Is something so big. That's what He tells us. What is going to happen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in this particular day? He tells us, on that day, every nursing mother will desert her child. And every pregnant woman, either she will have a miscarriage or she will deliver. And the people at that day, they will appear they are intoxicated. But in fact, they're not intoxicated. But the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so severe. Brother and sister, today's khutbah, it will be about الطريق إلى الجنة, the road to paradise. That the one everyone is trying to do his best to have it to be our final destination. الطريق إلى الجنة, brother and sister of Islam, is not easy and is not hard. We can accomplish if we follow what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us. Everyone here, without a doubt, if we ask who wants to go to Jannat al-Firdaus, every one of you, no doubt, you say, "I want to go to Jannat al-Firdaus." If we ask you, who wants to have a house on the beach, very expensive property, every one of you want. But want to do, brother and sister, it doesn't happen free. It comes with a cost. So the Jannah, brother and sister of Islam, it comes with a cost. So we need to know what is the cost to get there. That reminds me with my daughter Marwa, when she was about 7 years old, and she's telling me, "Baba," or my dad, when we go, or if we go to Jannat al-Firdaus, do we have to pay for everything there like we are here on earth? When you go to any stores, you have money and you pay and you get whatever you want. When we go to Jannah, are we still have to utilize and get to buy things? I told her no, everything will be there for free. After I answered that question, I have another thought in my head, and I said no, it's not free. I corrected myself to her and I said, no, we have to pay for Jannat al-Firdaus in advance while you are living on earth before you go there. Do you see my point? We have to pay for Jannat al-Firdaus while you are here on earth in advance. Just like, for example, a doctor, attorney, engineer. No one could be these things without going to school, without struggling, without passing through an exam. They have to do this in order to get this top job and the top pay. Jannat al-Firdaus, brother and sister, is no different. You have to struggle. You have to work hard. So what is the price? We don't know. I want to know too, what is the price to Jannat al-Firdaus? Because this is the desire of every Muslim. First thing, brother and sister, we have to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's order and to follow Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. After I did some research, I found Surah Al-Mu'minun, which is Surah number 23, and I discovered there are 7 things that we have to do in the beginning of Surah Al-Mu'minun that you have to do, and then you will go to Jannat al-Firdaus. 7 items that we have to do. So I'm sure you are curious, what is it? Because you want to go there, and I want to go there. Everyone else, without any doubt, wants to be there. So if we apply them, we will go there, inshallah, according to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His message in the Holy Quran. So let us start. بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قد أفلح المؤمنون. What is the word first, أفلح? أفلح is coming from falah. Falah means success. You hear the adhan earlier, حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. Come to success. Another word, when you pray, it's a success. حي على الفلاح. And then what does the word, the mu'minun mean? And mu'minun is the believer, which each one of you here without exclusion, you are mu'min. And what is the more meaning of the mu'minun? من آمن بالله وكتبه ورسله واليوم الآخر. And this is what we all will believe in that. So brother and sister, you are halfway to Jannat al-Firdaus. You are halfway there. What is the other half? Now let's see the other half. الذين هم في صلاتهم خاشعون. The one they pray في خشوع. ما هو الخشوع? We need to know what is the khushu' is, because we don't want to miss out. Al-khushu', brother and sister, when you are focused on your prayer, where you are humble on your prayer, you're not standing fidgety and looking here and looking there and looking every direction and thinking what I'm going to do after I finish praying, and your body is here but your mind is absent. That's the khushu'. You have to be humble. You have to be looking down where you're going to prostrate. You have to be calm. You have to leave the outside world. And also the sisters, when you are praying, do not think what I'm going to cook for dinner. Who's going to pick up the children from the school? And then anyone asks you after the imam finished the praying in the Juma'ah or any salah, and they ask you, what was the imam was reciting while he was praying? I have no idea. I have no clue. You were not here. Your body was here, but your heart with Allah was not connected. The word salah, brother, sister, is coming from sila, means connection. You cut the connection. Your body is here, but your mind and your brain is outside of the masjid. So keep everything tacked inside. This way you could achieve what you came to do, which is a salah. And also you calm down when the salah. Do not be fidgety. Like I see some brothers when they are praying sunnah, for example. We're supposed to, when we're prostrating, we are saying, Subhana Rabbi al-A'la. Subhana Rabbi al-A'la. Subhana Rabbi al-A'la. 3 individual times. And when I count, there is no way some people I see, they will say 3 times. It's just like Subhana Rabbi al-A'la 3 times and they stand up. You have to say it individually. Take your time and pause between each one. This is one of the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes with the khushu'. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he tells us, do not be like the woodpecker. Woodpecker, when you go like this, so fast. And then when you are prostrating and you're coming up right away. No, calm down, relax. And this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us. I'm not saying that, I'm passing the message. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنِ اللَّغْوِ مُعْرِضُونَ. ما هو اللغو, brother and sister? Al-laghu is backbiting. When you're saying an evil things or you engage in vain conversation with someone and you're saying evil things about someone, try to cover up for that person. This way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He cover for you in the judgment day. And also, and then you are listening. You are listening to that person in vain, and he's saying bad things about another. Cut him off and say, brother, I'm sorry, I don't want to listen. Because if you listen, you are igniting the situation, and just like you're putting wood in the fire. So put the fire out by saying, I'm sorry, brother, this is laghu, I don't want to listen to it. Who's telling us not to do this? Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Al-Wahid Al-Ahad Allah. في بداية سورة المؤمنون. It's one of the conditions to go to Jannat al-Firdaus. والذين هم للزكاة فاعلون. The one also they pay zakah. Zakah, brother and sister of Islam, is one of the 5 pillars to be Muslim. You cannot consider yourself a Muslim and you say, I'm not going to do any zakah, and you are capable to do it. So you're not following. So zakah is very, very, very important. It's one of the 5 pillars. And it has been mentioned and referred to spend fi sabilillah in the Holy Quran at least 184 times. And also I want you to pay attention when you're reading Quran, you will find always the zakah right after salah. For example, in Surah Al-Baqarah 110, number 2 and verse 110, وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ. You will find always the zakah is follows immediately with salah. That's mean it tell us is very important. So right after that, what else we need to do, Ya Allah? وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِفُرُوجِهِمْ حَافِظُونَ إِلَّا عَلَىٰ أَزْوَاجِهِمْ أَوْ مَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُهُمْ فَإِنَّهُمْ غَيْرُ مَلُومِينَ. The one they are guarding their chastity. The one they do not have any sexual contact with other except their wives. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He ordered us to do that. فَمَنْ ابْتَغَى وَرَاءَ ذَلِكَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْعَادُونَ. The one who does not follow this order with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will be the transgressor. Another word is an order from Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum Al-Wahid Al-Ahad Allah. And then right after this, what else we need to do? وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِأَمَانَاتِهِمْ وَعَهْدِهِمْ رَاعُونَ. It's 2 things. لِأَمَانَاتِهِمْ وَعَهْدِهِمْ. What is the difference? لِأَمَانَاتِهِمْ, you are being trustworthy with things. Just like Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he was known with what? What is his title? Al-Amin, the trustworthy. That was his, people refer to him as the trustworthy. So you want to be like Rasulullah, the trustworthy. And then وَعَهْدِهِمْ وَهُوَ الْعَهْدِ. If you promise someone, I'm going to take from you $1,000 as a loan, and you do not return it on time, where is the ahd? You did not give him his money back. Or you have a covenant with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please cure my son is sick, or I'm sick, and then if you do, I will slaughter a cow. You've been cured, and where is the ahd? You did not slaughter the cow. So you have to fulfill what you promised to do. If you promise to help the masjid, you must do it. And then we'll go back again. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala emphasize about what we started with. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَلَى صَلَوَاتِهِمْ يُحَافِظُونَ. Again, that's mean the salah is very important. He started with salah and we ending with salah. Salah, brother and sister, is very, very important. It's if you do not pray, how can you consider yourself Muslim? So it's very, very important. What yuhafizun? You could be, you are praying, but there is no hifaz. Hifaz means protection. You have to pray on time, brother and sisters. Do not skip al-dhuhr, al-asr, al-maghrib, and then al-isha, and then you combine all your salah together. Unless you have a very valid excuse that you know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept it from you. Otherwise, you better pray on time. And that's extremely important. And because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you say, well, I was so busy, Allah. You know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He could remind you with this ayah. From Surah Al-Dhariyat, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. You've been created to worship me. This is the main purpose you've been created. And also another surah from Surah Al-Nisa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, فَإِذَا قَضَيْتُمُ الصَّلَاةَ فَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ قِيَامًا وَقُعُودًا وَعَلَى جُنُوبِكُمْ فَإِذَا اطْمَأْنَنْتُمْ فَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ إِنَّ الصَّلَاةَ كَانَتْ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ كِتَابًا مَوْقُوتًا. The salah has been prescribed for us, brother and sister, to be on time. It's been emphasized again. So also, brother and sister, here, after we do what I just said, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala referred for the Holy Quran, what we deserve, what we get now. We are getting very close. أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْوَارِثُونَ. With the description, أُولَٰئِكَ, they are the inheritors. Okay, I wonder, inheritor of what? Let us go continue further. الذين يرثون الفردوس هم فيها خالدون. Here is the Firdaus comes in. If you have done what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us earlier, which I revealed to you, الذين يرثون الفردوس وهم فيها خالدون. What's خالدون? خالدون is mean short time? No. You inherited, just like when you inherit from your dad or your mother, it's become yours. For how long? Khalidun means forever. Look at how beautiful it is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us how we can enter Jannat al-Firdaus if we do the 7 things in Surah Al-Mu'minun. And I want you, when you go home, review it, Surah Al-Mu'minun number 23, and read those 7 items and see if you could practice and get those done. Now, also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He encouraged us in another Surah Ali Imran, how we can reach to Jannat al-Firdaus. Let us see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describe and tell us. بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وسارعوا إلى مغفرة من ربكم وجنة عرضها السماوات والأرض أعدت للمتقين. Wow, how beautiful it is. وسارعوا mean hasten among yourself for forgiveness from your Lord. For a paradise, the width is the 7 heavens and the earth combined. If this is the width, how is the length is? And we know usually the length is longer than the width. And he's saying it's been prepared. Prepared means u'iddat. It's not he's going to do it. I mean it's been done and waiting for us. U'iddat lil muttaqeen. It's been أعدت للمتقين. It's been made and created للمتقين. من هم المتقين يا Allah? I want to be among them. Let us see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us. الذين ينفقون في السراء والضراء والقادمين الغيظ والعافين عن الناس والله يحب المحسنين. He described who المتقين in here in 3 things. What are they? الذين ينفقون في السراء والضراء. The one they spend when they have a heart, السراء, when they have money and they are rich and they have plenty of it and they spend في سبيل الله. And also the one they spend even they have no money and they have hardship. This is what he's describing. Okay? And then the one in control their angers. Someone got you so upset. And you're really boiling inside, but you're trying to put a smile in your face. This is here where you're controlling your anger. Al-qadimin al-ghayb. You are upset and angry from someone, but you're holding inside. Allah loves you and wants you to do that. That's what His order is. وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. مَنْ هُمَ الْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. If someone did you wrong, you said, brother, I forgive you. It's okay. It's okay, but please don't do it again. But I forgive you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive you as well. This brother and sister, what this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describing, that He prepared the Jannah for those the one I just described. So brother and sister, we all have shortcoming. We all have shortcoming. I know we cannot be perfect because we are human beings, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows that. And He gave us an exit, yes. How we can help ourselves when we do wrong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us in Surah Hud, وَأَقِمِ الصَّلَاةَ طَرَفَيِ النَّهَارِ وَزُلَفًا مِنَ اللَّيْلِ إِنَّ الْحَسَنَاتِ يُذْهِبْنَ السَّيِّئَاتِ ذَلِكَ ذِكْرَى لِلذَّاكِرِينَ. The good deeds, brother, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us, erases the bad deeds. So you know you did wrong. So what you need to do better tomorrow to erase what you have done yesterday. This is the exit. To multiply your good deeds. Think, what can you do? And we're going to talk about it later. And also you need to understand, brother and sister, how you're going to be judged. If you have a case in the courthouse and you don't understand the system of this for this country, or you understand the judgment, you're going to be in jail because you don't understand anything. So you need to understand how you're going to be judged in the courthouse and how you're going to be judged in the day of judgment. Let me share that with you from the Holy Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَمَنْ ثَقُلَتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ ومن خفت موازينه فأولئك الذين خسروا أنفسهم في جهنم خالدون تلفح وجوههم النار وهم فيها كالحون ألم تكن آياتي تتلى عليكم فكنتم بها تكذبون. What does this mean, brother and sister? It means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's going to put your good deeds in one side of the scale and your bad deeds in the other side of the scale. And if your good deeds weigh more, you're going to go to heaven. If your bad deeds is way more, you are in deep trouble. You are in deep trouble. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to say, God, give me another chance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to respond to you and tell you, أَلَمْ تَكُنْ آيَاتِ تُتْلَى عَلَيْكُمْ فَكُنْتُمْ بِهَا تُكَذِّبُونَ, which means weren't my verses was recited to you and used to deny it? You were not listening to it? Do you remember? It was, so you have been given the warning, brother and sister. So what I would like to ask you, every night when you are laying in bed, relaxing, and then I want you to think, how many good deeds you did today and how many bad deeds you also earned today. Which one is more? And try to do better tomorrow. Like what? What can you do? Perform more prayer. Read more Quran. Support any organization for a sadaqah jariyah. Help a masjid. Help your masjid. That's a sadaqah jariyah. And then you will continuously get your good deeds. Smile at someone's face. Feed the hungry. Is endless. I can go on and on for a long period of time. This way we can understand what can we do to make off when we are going bankrupt in the day of judgment. We run out of good deeds. And make sure it's not your good deeds and the bad deeds is equal. Where are you gonna go? Allahu A'lam. If both of them equal. So try to do your very best. Just like, for example, let's say you are earning $5,000 a month salary. Can you spend the $5,500 each month? You can't. How are you going to do that? But how about if you're earning $5,000 a month and you spend only $3,000, you always have $2,000. This is the right way. The same thing in the hasanat. If you're earning 5,000 hasanat a day, do not earn 6,000 bad deeds in the following day. And then you will never catch up. This is what I want to relay that message to every one of you. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إن الله هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وخاتم الأنبياء سيدنا محمد عبده ورسوله. My dear brother and sister of Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He tells us dua is part of ibadah. When you're raising your hand and asking Allah for things, you are just like you are worshiping Him. Why? Because you are admitting He is the Ghani, He's the giver, He's the sustainer, He's the awwal, He's the akhir. You recognizing His existence. This when you ask Him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you think you're self-sufficient and you don't ask for things, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not like that. You ask, and when you ask for the best. Jannat al-Firdaus. He's rich. He tells us in the Holy Quran, Ana al-Ghani, wa antum al-Fuqara. He says that in the Holy Quran. So ask for the best. Do not go anything lower than the Jannat al-Firdaus, because He can afford it. He said it in the Holy Quran in numerous times. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us in Surah Al-Baqarah, He tell Prophet Muhammad alayhi afdal salatu wassalam to pass this message to us. بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا سألك عبادي عني فإني قريب أجيب دعوة الداعي إذا دعان فليستجيبوا لي وليؤمنوا بي لعلهم يرشدون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell Prophet Muhammad, if my servant ask you about me, Tell them I'm near. I will respond to their call. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Holy Quran. All you have to do, raise your arm and ask and beg over and over, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will respond. And ask for forgiveness. عن عائشة رضي الله عنها she asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, if I know Laylatul Qadr, what should I ask? He directed her by saying, Allahumma innaka afuun kareemun tuhibbul afu fa'fu anna. It's a very, very, very good thing to say. You, oh Allah, you are the generous, the forgiver, and you like to pardon us, so pardon us, Allahumma ameen. Brother and sister, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His mercy is so, so big. Let me remind you with Fir'aun. When Fir'aun used to say, Ana rabbukum al-a'la. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on that day is capable anytime to destroy him without sending Harun alayhi salam and Musa alayhi salam. He doesn't have to give him any warning. He could destroy them immediately. Even he was saying, Ana rabbukum al-a'la. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so kind and so merciful. What did he tell Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam? بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اذهبا إلى فرعون إنه طغى فقول له قولا لينا لعله يتذكر أو يخشى. Go to Fir'aun. Tell him something kind, something nice. He might come to his senses. And because he passed all, he been so bad, and he gone to this far as he says, Ana rabbukum al-a'la. And even that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was willing to forgive him, but he did not listen. Brother and sister, how about you and me and everyone, the one who are saying, Subhana Rabbi al-A'la every day? Do you know how many times without the sunnah? 102 times you are saying it. You're saying Subhana Rabbi al-A'la 102 times without the sunnah. And how about the one they are saying, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, which each one of you are saying it. So I wanted you to understand and feel good that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so merciful. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد وقال ربكم ادعوني أستجب لكم اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار اللهم اعفو عنا وعن آبائنا وأمهاتنا من عذاب النار يا منزل الماء من السماء يا منزل الماء من السماء يا من قلت للنار كوني بردا وسلاما على إبراهيم يا من تقول للشيء كن فيكون اعفو عنا وارحمنا وارضي عنا يا رحمن يا رحيم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار يا مجيب الدعاء يا الله يا مالك يوم الدين يا قوي يا عزيز يا جبار أدخلنا جنة الفردوس الأعلى اللهم آمين عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون اذكروا الله يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزيدكم وأقموا الصلاة إن الصلاة كانت على المؤمنين كتابا موقوتا.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
استقيموا يرحمكم الله, shoulder to shoulder. Do not leave a gap and صلي صلاة مودة. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قد أفلح المؤمنون الذين هم في صلاتهم خاشعون والذين هم عن اللغو معرضون والذين هم للزكاة فاعلون والذين هم لفروجهم حافظون إلا على أزواجهم أو ما ملكت أيمانهم فإنهم غير ملومين. فمن ابتغى وراء ذلك فأولئك هم العادون والذين هم لأماناتهم وعهدهم راعون والذين هم على صلواتهم يحافظون أولئك هم الوارثون الذين يرثون الفردوس هم فيها خالدون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. ولقد خلقنا الإنسان من سلالة من طين ثم جعلناه نطفة في قرار مكين ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسونا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين. ثم إنكم بعد ذلك لميتون ثم إنكم يوم القيامة تبعثون. ولقد خلقنا فوقكم 7 طرائق وما كنا عن الخلق غافلين وأنزلنا من السماء ماء بقدر وأسكناه في الأرض وإنا على ذهاب به لقادرون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله Allahu Akbar. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. My dear brother and sister, I have a request from one brother for dua for his mother and father. They are quite ill, and one of them is Shamman Khan and Muhammad Shuaib. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and give them a speedy recovery. Say Ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and give them a speedy recovery. Allahumma Ameen. Ya Shafi ishfi'dim ya Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma taqabbal ya Rabbil Alameen. Wa salamu Allah alaykum wa rahmatuhu wa barakatuh.
Just on your behalf, I'd like to thank our brother Ahmed Radwan, Jazakallah khair, for his message. And, you know,